Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Unlimited PTO has been coming up a lot in the last few years, I would say. I think some big companies have, unlimited PTO options. They're rising in popularity, mostly because of one of California appeals court cases. This was an April 2020 ruling where the court said that under an employer's unlimited paid time off policy, an employee actually accrued vacation days as she worked and was entitled to be paid for unused days when her employment ended. This was not great for the employer. The court, however, limited the ruling to the facts of the case and said that if done properly, an employer may be able to construct an unlimited PTO policy that will not obligate the employer to pay for unused leave. As a reminder, California law does not require employers to provide employees with vacation pay. However, if an employer does provide paid vacation, the labor code requires that the employer pay any vested vacation time an employee has not used at the time employment ends, and accrued vacation time is considered to be an earned wage. Such a policy should be in writing, of course, and should clearly explain the employee's ability to take paid time off is not a form of additional wages for services performed, but is part of the employer's promise to provide a flexible work schedule, including employees' ability to decide when and how much time to take off, right? Having that flexibility. Number two, spell out the rights and obligations of the employee and the employer and the consequences of failing to schedule time off. Three, allow sufficient opportunity for employees to take time off or work fewer hours in lieu of taking time off. Four, be administered fairly so that it doesn't result in inequities, such as where one employee works many hours and takes minimal time off and another works fewer hours and takes more time off. Okay, I see a question that's popped up. We currently have an employee switching from a full-time salaried position in our practice to a part-time position with no benefits. This is an internal switch. Do we technically need to close out and compensate them for their PTO and or paid sick leave? The answer is yes, you should do that. If they are switching from full-time to part-time and as part-time they have no benefits, pay them out for that. Absolutely. Great question. And then another question I see in the chat is, he mentioned earlier that in a combined paid sick time off or PTO and sick policy, at the end of the employment relationship, the sick time like PTO must be paid out. Yes, that is absolutely true.